Hello, Jake.
Who said that?
You know who.
Nintendo?
Yep, it's that time of year again, so I thought it might be fun to do another Retro Gamer holiday gift guide to help give you some ideas for that special Retro Gamer on your gift list this holiday season. Now, just like in previous videos, everything will be categorized by price, starting with the lowest first, and I will leave links to all the items featured in the description if you're interested. Christmas is right around the corner, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it.
You're such a good boy, Jake. I can tell you've got what it takes.
This first group of items are all going to be priced under $25. Let's start things off with this licensed NES controller Action Grip coming in at $8.79. Unfortunately, the gray is out of stock, but I think the red looks pretty good as well, and will definitely make that original NES controller or a newer classic controller much more comfortable for longer gaming sessions. Next up, coming in at $22.99 is the Fridge Boy magnet set. These are dry erase refrigerator magnets that turn your boring old refrigerator into an OG Game Boy. This is pretty cool. So cool, in fact, that I purchased a set for myself. Here's what they look like on my garage beer fridge. If you happen to be a retro gamer who also loves puzzles, here are some 1,000-piece puzzles on Amazon for $20 that feature classic arcade titles, NES games, as well as Sega Genesis games. Here's a Sonic the Hedgehog cell phone and gaming controller holder for $21.99. It's highly rated and has multiple applications, and if Sonic is not your thing, there's other video game characters to choose from. The final items in this price range are some that I showed off in my most recent Hobby Lobby Man Cave video. These Nintendo and Sega prints retail for $21.99, which is already a decent price, but catch them on sale and the price drops to $10.99. I will leave a link to that video in the description in case you want to check out some other retro gaming decor that Hobby Lobby has to offer. This next group of items are all priced between $30 and $60. First up are these LED USB rechargeable gaming coasters from Amazon for $30 for a pack of 4. There are lots of different designs for each pack to fit your individual gaming style. When fully charged, they last over 8 hours, and they also have 3 color changing modes. Next, we have these NES cartridge coasters on Etsy, also at $30 for a pack of 4. Now, I've shown NES cartridge coasters on gift guides before, but these come in this NES console case to store them, which is super cool. These are highly rated and shipped for free, which you don't see often on Etsy. Also on Etsy is this NES cartridge Kleenex Box for $34.99. These are 3D printed, and the seller offers lots of different designs that would look great in any game room. Now, it wouldn't be Christmas without an ugly Christmas sweater. So here's some retro gaming inspired Christmas sweaters from JustGeek.com, priced at $37.49, that are far from ugly. Who would have thought, over 30 years later, that Mario and Sonic would still be duking it out over 2D platformer dominance? Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Sonic Superstars are outstanding games, albeit a little overpriced. Super Mario Bros. Wonder gets the edge for me, but you really can't go wrong with either of these, regardless of age, whether you're 5 years old or 75. The final items in this group are a couple of retro emulation handhelds from Megatech. The Super Pocket Capcom and Taito editions are $60 and can be purchased from Best Buy and Amazon, and they have between 12 and 17 preloaded classic arcade titles like Street Fighter, Ghouls and Ghosts, Bubble Bobble, and Elevator Action. It also supports all 35 plus Evercade cartridges, which expands the game library to over 300 games. This final group of items are all priced from $80 to $160. First up is the GRS Super Stick Icari edition. Have you ever wanted to play classic arcade games like Icari Warriors and Heavy Barrel, but you can't get that authentic feel because you don't have a rotating joystick? Well, this plug-and-play joystick from GRS has you covered. Priced at $80, this highly customizable stick will work with practically any emulation setup, not just as a rotating joystick, but can be used as a spinner or a 4- or 8-way joystick. These next two items are giving a new generation of gamers two different ways of playing classic Atari games. First is the Atari Gamestation Pro from My Arcade, priced at $100. This is an emulation machine only, styled similar to an Atari Junior, with 200 preloaded 2600, 5200, and 7800 games, as well as arcade titles. The joystick has a fire button on the top and a rotating spinner for paddle games. There's also an SD card slot that you can use to add ROMs, as well as Bluetooth support for modern wireless controllers. The Atari 2600 Plus, on the other hand, is priced at $130, and it's a slightly smaller version of an old-school 4-switch Atari 2600 that plays actual 2600 and 7800 carts, with modern hookups like HDMI, so you can play it on modern TVs. Keep in mind that this is also an emulation device and not every game is compatible. It also ships with a 10-in-1 multi-cart, and it will support older controllers and paddles, which is a nice touch in case you have some of those laying around. And last but not least is an Arcade 1UP product.
That doesn't make sense.
Now, before you unsubscribe, just hear me out. This is a Pong head-to-head Countercade currently on sale for $160. You can get it at Best Buy, Kohl's, but my suggestion would be QVC, which has a $20 off of $40 when you sign up for their emails, plus free shipping. Now, I'm a sucker for spinner arcade games, especially Pong, and this comes with 6 already installed, plus some 2600 games. Now, as with any Arcade 1UP product, reliability is always an unknown, but I like the retro look of this and the form factor, and at $140 after the coupon, I think it's a decent buy, but definitely not at the original $230. Alright, that's going to do it for this Retro Gamer gift guide. Hopefully it gave you some ideas for yourself or that retro gamer on your list that's impossible to shop for. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite item and any suggestions that I overlooked. I'd love to hear them. And as always, if you enjoyed the video or you learned something, make sure to hit that thumbs up and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one.